Good morning guys, and welcome back here from Italy. We're here right now in Italy and we're walking around to find some wildlife. It's early in the morning, I think about half an hour before sunset, and we already saw our first brown hare. Unfortunately, it ran away, but right now we're here on some meadows where can be some deer. So yeah, let's cross the fingers that we see something. Okay, we're here right now on the meadow, and can you hear this? These are deer. Okay, these were the deer, because here are standing already 2 or 3 deer, and so we saw 2, but I think there are 3. So yeah, let's try to sneak a bit closer and hope that they won't run away. Okay, we found it here right now. There's another one. Oh my goodness, here are quite dangerous spiders everywhere. That's not that good. Oh my goodness. And here are also living quite dangerous snakes. Okay, we're sitting here now for about 10 minutes or something, and the sun was just rising. And oh my goodness, the light is just incredible. That looks so beautiful. And we can just hope that some deer will appear soon. But I don't know, because we scared some of them away. So let's just hope, and otherwise we have to come back another day. But when the sun is coming over the hills, that's just beautiful. Okay guys, we decided now to go back to our house. Just nothing appeared, and it was actually getting quite really warm. So at one point there was I think a deer in the forest, and so we heard it walking around all the time, but it just not came out to the field. So probably we're a bit more lucky the next time. But one thing I forgot to tell you is that here in this area are living quite a lot of wolves, and we already heard them when we were photographing stars and the Milky Way in the evening when it was dark. But today morning when we walked up to the field, we heard some wolves screaming as well, and I was able to record it with this camera here. I'm not sure if you can hear them because it was not that loud, but here I would say I show you the recordings and then we see us. Yeah, good morning guys. It's now the next morning, and as you can see we are way earlier because it's about 1 hour, no, I think 1.5 hours before sunset. Sunrise of course, and we can just hope that the deer are not already on the meadow, because then we have no chance to photograph them. But we are optimistic, and probably you can hear it in the background, the dogs are barking everywhere, and that's actually a little problem here in this area, or it's a bit annoying because they're like everywhere here and you can hear them from everywhere. But yeah, you can change this. Now we have to walk about 50 minutes and then we are on the meadow from yesterday. Okay, we're walking now over the field again with the dangerous spiders, but in completely darkness. That's not that good. But we saw no deer until now, so we have some hope that they are coming out probably in half an hour, and that would be great. Okay, we're now on the same spot that than yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I'm not sure. But I don't want to turn on the light, because then we probably scare some animals away. So that's why it's a bit noisy. But we saw nothing when we went up here. That's really good. We just hope that the animals will come out in half an hour. And right here we can just listen and know in the distance. That's really beautiful. Okay, it's about 10 minutes before sunrise now, and we had our first little success, because on the other side of the path, on this meadow, we're standing two male deer. I've actually no idea how they are called in English, but they were quite far away, I think about 200 meters. So long distance. I was still able to film them, but unfortunately, two bikers came across this path and they scared them away. But here on our meadow, nothing happened. That's not that good. It's just about hoping again. It's just about hoping again that something will appear. Okay, we decided now to go back because nothing really happened. We will check out our trail cameras and probably we see something on the way there. But I was photographing these spiders here, and that's totally crazy because when you're standing on one spot, you're just surrounded by the spiders and you see like 5 or 6 spiders from one single spot, and I was able to take some great recordings here in the with backlight, because the sun is just beautiful right now. But yeah, probably we're coming back here in the next days to take some more spider photos. Okay, we're here right now on the path, and the locals call them the Wolf Highway, because here is the most wolf activity, and they have them like every 2 days on the trail camera. But unfortunately, we are here now for a week and we only got them once. So yeah, but we were, by the way, so rude that we just hanged up our trail cameras on top of the trail cameras from the locals here, because we think this is just the best spot. They have most experience, and oh my goodness, here are so many mosquitoes. So here is now the first trail camera. The bottom one is our, and now let's check out if there's something. Okay guys, something went wrong. Somehow the SD card, the memory card, wasn't working. Oh my goodness, this is really painful actually. But luckily we have a second camera, and actually this spot where this camera was hanging wasn't the best, so the most recordings we took until now were on this camera we are checking out now, so let's hope that we are successful there. Okay, we checked out the other camera now as well. Unfortunately, the only thing we saw was a badger. I mean, it's better than nothing, but not what we expected. But I will show you all the footage we recorded on the trail cameras over this 1.5 weeks now, and if we find or if we record a wolf again in the following days, you see these recordings now as well. Good morning, guys. This is my last morning in Italy, and I wanted to use this again to do some photography. And because of this, we decided to go back to the meadow where we sat down yesterday or a few days ago to photograph deer. But today we want to photograph these wasp spiders. I hope this is the correct English name, but I think so. Because they are all in this meadow, and the sun, when it's rising up the hill, then the light is just beautiful, and we have beautiful backlight. I think we can take some amazing photos there. When we walked up here, we saw deer standing on this meadow. I was able to film it really quick, but they are so freaking shy here, and it just ran away. But now I want to use the morning and photograph some of the spiders. Okay, I found here now the first spider, and I already set up my tripod here, and I was able to take some really nice macro shots already. And the sun is just rising here. Oh my goodness, it's way too bright, but it's beautiful, and now I have to be a bit fast that I can take some nice silhouette shots. Okay, the light is right now just beautiful, and I'm photographing the spiders now in backlight, and that looks amazing. I was already able to take some really nice photos. I just want to tell you something about my setup. I have a few different opportunities today. Right now I'm photographing with this old 50mm macro lens. I borrowed this from a friend, and I also have my Canon and my extension rings with me, and in combination with this macro lens you can go incredibly close to the spiders and take incredible close-ups, and that looks pretty cool. And when my friend is using this macro lens, then I'm using my macro extension rings with my normal 50mm lens, and that's working as well. Yeah, that's all I can say about my equipment. The sun is getting higher and higher now. I think I have a few more minutes to photograph until the light is too harsh, so let's use these minutes. Okay guys, we decided now to go back because we have to check out the trail cameras one last time and of course pick them up. But it was a beautiful morning. We were able to take some really nice photos and videos of the spiders, and honestly this trip here to Italy turned out a bit different than I expected, because we made lots of macro photography but also a lot of star photography and astrophotography. There will no video about that because it's just really hard to film when it's dark and you have to take care to the equipment, and no, I don't want to do that. Probably I show you the photos once, or probably I show them now, my best astro photos from this trip. But at first I have to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and all I can say is have a great week. See you out there. Bye.